In this video I'm going to show you how to replace the brake band on the Husqvarna 136. Basically you're going to need the proper tools like we've done in the last video and the brake band. Now again, this is hard enough doing without the camera in your way, so I'm kind of at an angle here and I'm going to try to work around this as much as possible. So we're going to remove this side cover. Alright, so let's go ahead and start taking this apart. Set that off to the side. Okay, so a little bit better view. When you pull this out, you can make sure that you do not lose that pin. Okay, and there it is, right there. And that's what holds that in there. So that'll just kind of slide right out of there. Just like that. Put that off to the side. Here's the old band, brake band, part of it. Okay, and now we need to remove the handle. So now this should come off. Get out of the way. Set that off to the side. Now push this pin through so you can pull this whole assembly out. And you can usually do that by taking a small bolt or something, just enough to push it, get it started, and then to get a hold of it with a pair of pliers. And pull that out. Okay. Alright, and then you should be able to pull this spring up. Trying to stay out of the way here. Pull that up and pull that assembly right out of there. Just like that. Okay, let's set the cover off to the side. And now that screw that I was talking about is right there. We need to remove that. And then you should be able to pull that right out of there. It's a lot of oil and stuff inside there. There it is. I put it in the parts washer just to kind of clean it up a little bit. I didn't get too carried away with it. I'm actually use the saw. So, all right. So we take the brake band, brand new brake band, and we kind of reverse the process. So we're going to kind of set this out of the way. And we're going to bring this back over, and we're just going to go backwards from where we were. So it should look something like that. And now just to remember how this all goes back together. Okay, so this is a little tricky right in through here. Just got to kind of manipulate it a little bit here, one way or the other. And when you put this in, make sure that hole lines up right there. See how you can see through it and then you cannot? Right. You got to make sure that that's there so you can get the pin in. that's all in. So now we're going to come down here and we're going to take the other pin, remember from before, and that's going to go down here, and that's going to slide in like this. Okay, apply some pressure and push it in there. I'm just going to, there, so it's nice and snug. Okay, next is going to be the handle. When you put this on, you want to make sure that there's a pin right up here, that it's not in front. You want to make sure it's towards the rear. You'll know because it just will not fit. Now the fun begins. Getting this spring in. It came out pretty good, but getting it back in there is a little different. Now there's probably some special tool, just like with everything. The Husqvarna dealers are probably watching this now, laughing. But you know what? I don't care. It's costing me a lot less than having them do it. So just get a screwdriver and very carefully just push the spring in. There it is. We take the cover and we just kind of slide it in like this. Before we put this back on, you want to release the tension on the band. Now let's just put it together. And there it is. That is how you replace the brake band on a Husqvarna 136.